this net right here. Made my markings of where the U part will be. Okay. And this is a dissolvable mesh. I'm just gonna use my stuff here. This is my bundles.
Hey y'all, so I used 3 bundles of Mongolian Kinky Curly. I also got a couple of packs of this net from Amazon, and I'll share the link with you where I got that from, plus the bundles of hair that you can also find as well, or you could just order it from us and we can customize and create your unit for you as well. So I loved everything about this net. The fact that it has this mesh that is meltable was completely amazing. Right now, all I'm doing is like sizing up the wefts to what they already have there. So what they have on the net is like pre-dotted lines. So you don't have to like go across with that marker like what I did with on the mesh, the pink lines that I created to cut it open. I just followed those dotted lines and sized up my wefts there and began to stitch the wefts onto the net where the dotted lines were. So that was amazing and very helpful. One thing I would do differently is get a smaller net. My net was a large, which I thought was pretty accurate of my head, but I think I would have gone with a medium. Now, even though I went with a large, it was like a little like loopy, I guess I would say, or droopy on my head. But what I did do to tighten it up was use those elastic bands that comes with most wigs, and just tighten it up. So this has that on that net. You want to make sure that you don't stitch that because you won't be able to use it if you stitch it down with the wefts. So I just made sure that I push those to the side and began to stitch. I'm also going to link a video that you can watch, a tutorial that I used to create this wig and kind of customize it for what I was doing. So when you get to this point, you want to make sure that on the part that can be dissolvable, which is this plasticky part, you want to make sure that you are doing single stitch. Do single stitch. All right, you don't want to do the zigzag stitch. But when I got up to that net part, you'll see the net part in the beginning. Once I got up to that net part, I did the zigzag stitch so I can make sure that it is good on that net, that is not going to come loose or anything like that. So make sure you do. On my sewing machine, Brother, I used the number 2 for the zigzag stitch. That's the tightest zigzag stitch we can get. And then when I did the single stitch, I did the number 6 on the single stitch. So you'll see on your, depending on kind of sewing machine you have, there's a dial where you can change the stitch pattern that you're using. So that's what I did there. If you wanted to know what stitch I use for each thing, see, that's the mesh right there, that you see me pulling on. All right. Also, as you can see, the net had a plastic on it. And so this is the finished results of me sewing it onto this net. And so I melted it in this water. It's like meltable with water. So most of it came off, just this little bit left. And watch what happens when I put it in this water. Like the whole thing melted off. I love this. That was easy than that other plastic. So I'm gonna wash it, condition it, and then put the clips in. But it's one of those breathable wigs. See, that's what it looks like. I'm excited. Wait till it's finished.
Hey y'all, so my daughter just helped me braid my hair down. This is my middle part. This is how it looks. So we got the nape braid going around. That's for the seamless. And then she did up and down. She did a pretty good job. It feels nice and secure. And so I have my wig. I cut that part that was, you know, that little mesh part that was closed up. I cut it open. And I'm going to go ahead and put it here. So the wig seems like, I know my head is big and all, but this wig seemed a little bit tight. I don't know if it's the way that I stitched it that is making it that way, but this is my first time, so we're giving it a go. We're gonna see how it go, okay? See how it roll. So what I'm gonna do here now is crochet my ish. All right. I'm going to make sure it is secure right here. It meets where it needs to be, and it doesn't have to be up close, like by where the part is, because you know, with crochet, as long as you're not showing the workmanship, you're pretty good. So I'm gonna take one piece, no matter where you start, just to kind of give it a firm foundation. Like, I'm gonna bring that around twice. Okay, so now you kind of got a firm grip, right? Then this piece, I'm gonna do the seamless hairline with it. The piece is in the front. And you don't have to make your own wig. You can let us make your wig. Or you could buy a wig and let us install it. Purely up to you. But this latch hooks allows us to do the seamless real nicely. Okay. And with curly hair, it is more forgiving, so you don't have to be perfect. Right? Growing out your scalp, baby. And we're gonna keep doing that and see what it do.
And so this is what we looking like, cause that's fine with my wig, okay? So until we finish, this sucker's gonna look like it's growing out of my scalp, okay? I'm gonna start speaking Spanish. I'm gonna be bilingual on you bitches. It's my daughter right here. Oh, yes, she is. And me speaking crazy. It's all good. She know I'm crazy. Which is, she look more bilingual than anything else. Please, you know how to speak that guala guala. Why my daughter just say kinda? She know what's up. We drink. We stay hydrated around here. Delicious. Okay. She know a little something. She speak that guala guala. And no offense. Okay. So anyway, but I said guala guala.
Didn't mean that by it. It's just growing up, that's what we said, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about my wig. I love this hair because this mimics my curl pattern a whole lot. Like when I wash and detangle my hair really well, my curl pattern end up looking just like this. When it dries though, it's a whole nother thing. I would have to put some eco styling gel for that thing to kind of stay.
All right, so I just keep using this method, using my customized latch hook. And if you want to know where to find this latch hook, please do click the link at www.juglingnatural.com and purchase your customized latch hook. So I'm essentially just taking pieces from the unit and crocheting it through my braid, okay, to make it look like it's growing out of my scalp. And when you see me kind of double under, it's like I'm trying to make it tighter. So I'll take the piece of hair, just slide it through using my custom latch hook, and the way that the latch hook is so small and slender and the curvature of it, it doesn't cause pain to your hair at all. Not like the regular standard latch hook. Okay, they are completely different. You will see the differences. Okay. So that's what allowed me to crochet the hair in the beginning of my braid with ease. And it's pretty flat because I didn't add any hair to it. And it just makes it really flat. So the only thing differently that I would do is when I do add hair, is for a low density hairline. And mine is low density, so I actually really needed braided hair, so that it could be all the way up to the front. I had to tease it out a little bit more because my hairline is low density, and I couldn't really start the crochet from the front of my hairline. So I had to tease a little bit more to blend it in a lot more. So as you can see, I'm doing the parts here, and for me to tighten it, I just take the piece of hair, put it underneath the braid, and then I reinsert my latch hook into a wedge right there and pull it through so that it's tighter. So it lifts the wig closer to where the part is, like the opening closer to where the part is. See, I'm getting it. Hey, 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 feeling myself. Yes, girl. Okay, you will be tell if you had this install. All right. I hype myself up. You should. Hell, there is nobody like you. And if you don't hype yourself up, who else? You never want to allow other people to do that, because those same people who will build you up and hype you up will tear you back down, honey. So why not do it for yourself, honey? Okay. Nobody can tell you nothing. They can't tell me nothing. All right. Anyways, I just completely do this all a way around my part, this technique. I'm just continuously doing that, filling till I see no braids. All right, so just keep on at it. It really don't take too long. This, if you're like me, it should take you like 45 minutes to install this. Of course, it took me longer because I was playing around and doing a lot of stuff and stopping in between. But if you're consistently at it, 45 minutes. If you're like me, it's going to take you a few hours, but that's because you're doing it at your own pace, okay? Not because it's hard or it takes too long. This is quite easy to do, okay? You can see what I'm doing right there. I picked through the wedge right there. That's the technique, all right, to make it closer up or tighter so I can pull it up. And it'll move nowhere. It's not going nowhere, sis. You don't have to worry. You can swing your head, do all kind of things. It's not going nowhere.
But do it. Do it. Yeah.
Alright, and that's pulled up nicely. So this is what we looking like, okay? This is what we looking like. So we're gonna do this same thing all the way around, and we're gonna re-wet the hair to bring back the curls, because once you do that, you do disturb the curls somewhat. And so I'm just gonna do this to all of the braids, pull them up to the front. All right. So it looks like it's growing on my scalp, so I can have the seamless, baby girl, she know what it is, the seamless all the way around. Yo, y'all gonna be able to book my daughter soon. I'm telling y'all. She's gonna be making that bread. Okay? She's gonna be high school making that moolah.
In high school.
Oh, baby girl said, why you limiting me? High school? I'm gonna be doing that in middle school right now, sis. Right now. I know that's right. That's what she get it from. Ambition. I'm ambitious as hell. I want her to keep that. You gonna keep that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yep.
We do not limit ourselves or allow other people to limit us.
Mommy, do you hear the wind?
Is that the wind or a motorcycle?
That's the wind.
Golly. It's cold out there.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all make sure y'all dress well for y'all party.
I'm gonna wear some black tights and some type of oversized shirt to match with my red shoes.
Okay, that thing finna be seamless. Blow in the wind seamless. When that shit blow in the wind, people gonna be looking like, yo, that's got to be her hair, because I don't see nothing but her hair. I love it. I get so hyped when I create something and it actually coming out the way that I want to. So I'm teaching y'all how to do this yourself. This is DIY. You could do this with any wig or have us make your wig. But yeah, we just braid that stuff back. You could even, if you have like weak edges and you don't want to braid it straight back, you could do an anchor braid and just bring it all through like that. But to me, it looks a little bit more seamless when you have the braid like this, you know, straight back every beginning of the braid, because it's like those bulkier. And I'm gonna also crochet it through the net too. Like grab both the cornrow and the net and put the hair through, because it's kind of sliding. And I would like it to feel secure. All right, so I'm bringing when I did that, I brought both the net and the hair forward. All right. And you just grabbing the hair, bring it forward. You don't have to do anything else special. Just grab the hair and put it forward, and look at that. Okay. And once I finish blending it, it's really gonna look like it is my hair. All right, I'm pulling that forward. We're gonna continue to do that. And I usually play music with this because I'm talking. You know, I hate doing voiceovers because I gotta legit watch it. It takes so long. And then I still be second guessing myself like, oh, does this look good? Or how I sound, how I'm looking. So I don't want to do all of that. Oop. And look how that look. And it's not even blended yet. Okay. I like my hair wild. I do not like my hair neat, or like some people like, oh, I want it neat. You're not my type of client. I like my hair wild. I like my shit boho. I just love that kind of look. I'm not that neat, sis. Okay. It ain't meant to look neat. It's meant to look like yours. And it looking like yours makes it look neat in a sense. Okay, so now I'm going all the way around, and I'm just gonna bring that hair through the cornrow all the way around. Okay. All the way around. And when I'm done, I'm gonna show you how it looks once we pull it up in a ponytail and we have it teased. And teasing is merely just the short hair that's already designed within the hair. You're just bringing that forward. So you can get like a teasing brush. I'll show you the teasing brush, how it looks. And just get a teasing brush and tease it forward, like so. It also cover up all those spaces in between the cornrows and stuff like that to help it look even more natural. Okay, see? Look at that. That's what it looks like. Okay? That is what it looks like once you tease it. It's very simple to tease. You can use your fingers or you can use a teasing brush. All right? That's what that looks like. and I love it. It's not even done yet. Just wait, just hold up for it, okay?